So let us proceed now. So as we know that it is having a specific smell in acidic medium, but no smell in which medium? Everybody? No smell in all of you? Basic.
Basically,
Okay. So that is what you have to remember that. Now, if you observe very carefully, if you want to get rid of onion smell, suppose if you don't want to experience onion smell, so what we are saying, you can just gargle, means you can our mouth. Suppose if you ate onion, have you noticed it? We people will get onion smell, everything. It will be irritating even sometimes. Yes or no? All of you? Our mouth
yes,
full
sir.
of onion smell will come. So during that time, if you don't want to get this onion smell, if you want to get rid of the smell of onion, so just do that. Do the gargle. Understanding? So gargle with the aqueous solution of what will happen? Aqueous solution of what? All of you?
Baking soda.
Huh?
Baking soda.
Aqueous solution of the baking soda. So baking soda is a what actually? All of you.
Base.
Soda is a what? Base. Understanding? So if onion will react with the base, what will happen? It will lose its color, it will lose its smell. That is what no smell. Understand? So that is what you have to remember. So gargle with aqueous solution of basics or baking soda when you want to get rid of what? Get rid
It's
of the
smell.
smell of onion. Okay, so that is what how onion will be useful. That is why science in life also I'll say you. So olden days, if you notice it, when you go back to the 80s and 70s, so by that time our Indian history also you can check it. You can see olden days. For example, this is the patient. Now patient is on the bed. Now surrounding by the bed, they used to keep the onions during the night time, and they will used to throw, of course, most of the time. So every 12 hours, 13 hours time, they used to throw these onions away from that. So what is the reason? Can you tell me why they used to place the onion surrounding by the patient's bed olden days? Everybody? Anyone of you? Mr. Omar, I'm expecting answer. Rohit? Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what is the reason? Hariseras, why they
Sure.
put the onion surrounding by the patient's bed? Anyone not? Any idea? I'll
Because no infections are
no,
affected.
no. So actually, onions actually they are good absorbent of disease causing organisms. That is what microorganisms. So if I place the onion, understanding? So onion will attract all microorganisms and as well as dust, etc., etc. So already he is a patient. Do you understanding? So he is having so many spreadable diseases also, or else he may be already infected with some diseases. So if again hospitals, so many is there, so many patients with different diseases. So it should not be spread among one another. So that is the reason they will use onions to protect the patients from other diseases or not to spread the patient's disease to others. So these onions they will use it. That is the reason you might be all experience in our daily life. Don't take the onion which is already cut and stored before. Have you all noticed it? If you go to Pani Puri, if you go to any other one, they always used to, if you go to fast food center and all, they used to cut the onion long back and they'll keep it. So that is not safe enough to eat. That is why I always will say people never store the cut onion. What is the reason? Everybody? Why we should not chopped onion we should not be keep because it is a good absorbent of dust and microorganisms and all. That is why wherever you go into the any kind of pani puri or wherever the reason I'm saying you just the cut onion your people should not be eat. It is not preferability supposed to eat. Okay. So raita you can because it is mixed with the tire. Understanding? So curd it is mixed, no problem. But you can see we people, if you go to chicken shop, if you go to any kind of hotels and all, they used to give you the cut that chopped onion very long back. Yes or no? So that is why most probably you can avoid that. If you want onion for your thing, ask them to cut instantly and give. Or else, if you are eating in your home, you can cut instantly and you can have it. But you can ask her mother, even she don't know the reason, but she never, for example, if any kind of apple is, apple also, of course not. Suppose if you take any kind of things, like half they will cut and half they will use, like cabbage or anything we can take, like any vegetables also. Half we can cut if you are not eating fully, they will keep in the fridge. Tomorrow we can have it. But have you noticed your mother is cutting the onions? For example, if your mother want to prepare a carrot curry, maybe night itself she will cut it, she will chop and she will put in the fridge and morning we can cook. But onion, have you noticed that your mother is cutting night and cooking in the morning? Everybody, anybody of you? Have you noticed it? Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So it will never happen because might be they don't know the reason, but that is the like what we can say, that is our culture. Because people won't believe it, that is why they made it as a culture that you people will never supposed to cut the onions. Every Indian kitchen, every Indian woman knows, every Indian mother knows we are not supposed to cut the onions early. That's why instantly they'll cut it. You can see most of the vegetables and other different things, everything they'll prepare even advance, but except onion. Understand everybody? What is the reason? This is the reason. Okay, Mitakshri? Now, so another thing, also see that. Is there anyone, how many of you cut the chopping the onion? Any one of you have you experience in your daily life at least once? Chopping of,
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
yeah. While you are chopping, have you noticed it? Irritation and tears in our eyes, automatically it will come. Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
Because our onion releases, when we are cutting the onion, all of you, we all people will experience the water. Yes, Mr. Omar, I think you might be experience more irritation. Is it right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So cause more irritation and as well as tear. Okay. So in our eyes. So because what is the reason means, it will releases, onions will releases while you are chopping. So what will happen means, this is a daily life experience for everybody. So chopping of onion causes irritation and tears in our eyes because it will release acid called as sulfonic acid. Okay, real life science fact I'm just saying. So these acids are rearranged to form a new compound which we used to called as syn propananthiol X oxide. Actually, which will diffuses into air and eventually reaches to our eyes and activate sensory neuron. Okay, so to release the water and as well as to form the irritation by forming the solution of sulfuric acid in with water. That is the reason irritation. It's a very big process. Sulfonic acid will releases, and these sulfonic acids they will rearrange. Chemistry will takes place. So rearrangement of bonds or atoms will takes place. So to rearrange to form what? A compound which we used to call as syn propananthiol. It is not necessary for science in life. Just I am saying you. Syn propananthiol S oxide. If somebody will ask how you are getting the tears, this is what while you are cutting the onion. Syn propananthiol X oxide. This one will diffuse. Diffusion phenomena we knows that it will diffuses into where, guys? Diffuses through everybody. Diffuses through air, and it will finally it will reaches to air. It will reaches to us, reaches our eyes. Is it right or wrong? Everybody, please respond. And it will activate the sensory neuron. Activate sensory neuron. So by forming a solution of what solution it will form? Everybody? By forming sulfuric acid. Of course, it is a very diluted one with the water. So that is the reason it is a paining also, and as well as it is tearing, like water will come out. Okay, Mr. Omar, understand what is the big process present in that?
Yes, sir.
So that is the reason. Now you can see you might be experienced. To reduce this irritation and as well as tearing, you can see some of your mothers, they might be soaking the onion before cutting in the water. Have you all experienced Hariseras? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, some mothers you can see, they'll soak the onion, after removing the peel, they'll soak the onion in water for certain period of time and then they'll cut it. Is it right or wrong, everyone? Yes. So because of this reason, so when it is
Sir.
soaked in water, actually, so it will be diluted. The sulfonic acid present in the inside them, it is mixed with the water so that the effect will be reduces. So that is what you have to remember. That is the purpose we people can store in water for certain period and then you will wash. Definitely, you can cut it, you can go for chopping so that you can feel less effect. Okay, guys, everybody, all of you. Understand or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is
Yes,
what.
sir.
So this is the first indicator, of course. Next, second type of indicator is vanilla. Okay. So vanilla means not ice cream, guys. So vanilla is the flavor. So which is also we can use it as a indicator. So this essence of vanilla has its specific smell in acidic medium, but no smell in basic medium. Again, the same thing. Write it. The essence of vanilla has its specific smell in which medium? Everybody, all of you, in
Acidic
acidic
medium.
medium and no smell. Okay, no smell in which medium?
Basic medium.
Basic.
Basic medium. Okay, so that is how. Now you can see these persons, they cannot be identified any kind of neutral substances with the smell. Okay, because neutral substances we cannot guess the smell. That is the reason. Next, most important one, clove oil. Have you all heard about clove oil? Everybody, market also it will be available. Clove oil. Yes, guys. Clove oil, it is one of the spices it is used to manufacture. The spices, I don't know the name, I forgot it. It will be looks like a small flower. What is the spices name called as? It will be like this. Anybody? Telugu, I know that, but in English, I don't know. Can you tell me what is the spice? It will be like this. Yes? Oh, English. I don't know. Just verify it. All of you. You'll get it like a flower-like structure here. Have you seen it? Everybody? All of you. In our kitchen, it will be there. Imagine. Yeah, what is the name?
It will call like a
I don't
Natchatira.
know. Yeah, that is actually.
The
So
cloth.
that is what we used to prepare. Clove. You can put in Google also. You can get it. Clove means that is. Okay. So that is the name actually. We one of the spice in our Indian kitchen. Is it yes or no, guys? Cloves we used to call. Okay. So that is
Natchatira
what clove
Krambu.
oil. So they looks like this. Okay. They looks like this only. That is what. Oh, Gayatri is saying Grambu in Tamil. It is. Is it in Tamil? I don't know actually. Okay, guys. Yeah, close in Tamil, they used to say Grambu. I don't know. So you learn it. So this is what from these things we used to prepare this oil. So in Telugu we used to say lavangam. So that is what I'm saying. So this cloves will help in so many ways in our even body. That is one of the spicy for even biryani and as well as so many curries also we will use this one. So this clove, when few drops of clove oil, actually from this cloves only we'll prepare clove oil. So this, when few drops of clove oil are added in two test tubes, like having acid and as well as base respectively, then they will give, if it is acid, it will give you the different odor. Understanding everybody? Different odor. Okay. ODOURS, odors, and as well as if it is the base it is obtaining the another different smell. So acid it will give you the one smell and base it will give you the another smell. So but you can see first two indicators, onion and vanilla, only they are having smell in which medium? Everybody, they're having smell
Acidic
in
medium.
acidic medium. But if you take the clove oil, it is having a different smell with the base and different smell with the acid. So these are the three only indicators we're having olfactory indicators, which are with the olfactory indicators, which is used to help us to identify the acid or base with the help of smell actually. So these things you can notice it. We can finally these three indicators mainly clove oil, we are having a different smell with acid and different smell in the base, so that people can easily identify. So let it be with this. I will stop. Actually, I'm having some work. So then last type of indicators. What is the third, fourth type of indicators? Everybody? That is what?
Universal indicator.
Universal
So
indicators.
universal indicator. So even class 8, you might be studied this universal indicator. We are having a paper strip with a 14 colors and all. Yes, please. Do you remember everybody? So of course, this universal indicator, we are going to study more in this class 10th. We are having so much, even the guarantee questions, so many questions will come from this universal indicator. Of course, we will discuss this. Okay. So this is all about the today's class. I hope you all understand. Now I am assigning the duties of you. Let it be, note the things what you have to do it now. Okay, so with this I'll stop the today's class.